phone call go live, you could have just broadcast it on the so people can listen to me talking to my grandma. So.
Yeah,
I was talking about the James Yeager content.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Grandma's a James Yeager fan.
Yeah, grandma loves James Yeager.
Yeah.
Wish I had a grandma left.
She could get some pistol training.
Anyways, I think we're live. I don't know. Maybe. Kinda, sorta. I mean, I got Tony here with me tonight. I got Travis P11 with me tonight. You know, it's just the three of us, the three amigos.
Just the three of us. You can make it. Oh, sorry.
I don't have the bongos. You know.
Just the three of us. You and I and I.
You and I.
You and I and Tony.
You all missed the crazy lady who was talking about aliens today, didn't you?
Oh yeah, I missed that one. What was that about?
I was gonna play the part where she talks about her walking around the corner and meeting the aliens. But if you want to see it, but if you don't, I understand. This is the wrong. But I'll have to find it so y'all talk.
All right, man. We live? We're ready to rock and roll? Are we going?
We are rocking and rolling. Warsaw is taking the night off, so Warsaw, just kick back, relax. You don't have to jump in, man. It's okay.
He's studying up on more Polish data, more Polish.
No, he's studying up on the statistics. He's doing research.
Yeah. Studying tactics for his next conquer.
Yeah.
Well, it's pretty easy. You just leave, and then you have to worry about the enemy because you're already back home.
Well, I don't have to hear him go, "Hey, not strike! Hey, not strike! Hey, not strike!"
We're not talking about not being mean. No mean.
I'm just kidding. I'm not being mean.
I want to see "No Mean" on a T-shirt. No mean. I might put that on a Travis P11 T-shirt.
I will put it on a Night Strike T-shirt. No mean.
There you go.
Oh, and now he's claiming he's annoyed by me.
Let's do a co-op.
Well, my devious plan worked then.
Hey, Travis. Remember.
Yes.
One shot is all you need. 338 Nerf Cool.
Exactly. Who's this TP? You got no TP in the house?
What's a Goomba?
It's Angry American and it's Glen Knives.
Goomba's something from Mario Brothers, isn't it? I have no idea.
Goomba.
What are you guys doing? Jumping in my chat.
I wanted to say hello and join in the conversation.
All right. Here we go.
What's going on in here, boys?
That's what you get for putting a general link at the top. See?
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna have.
You got all these ruffians showing up thinking they can run this place.
Password.
Conversation. Yeah, we were talking about the new Smith & Wesson shotgun and figured we'd get Night Strike's opinion.
Yeah. Like we had bad intentions.
You guys hanging up on him or what?
Dude, you used to have good intentions and then you stopped pretending hit or miss.
We have good intentions. We're here to join in this fine conversation.
All right.
We're here to have a discussion. You're hating on us.
You go back to sleep.
I personally am here to contain.
Wow, Travis went there.
I'm just messing with you.
Hello, homie.
Got nothing but love for you, homie.
Okay.
Damn, Travis, you're cutting a little deep there.
Yeah, Travis just take the knife and just throw him straight through.
I got early mornings now. Shut up. No, I was kidding.
All right.
All right.
All right.
Well, since you're all here, okay, let me get your opinion on the whole Afghanistan situation. Let's start with that. Anyone who has a good opinion about it, right?
Big old.
I just pretending it's not like the fall of Saigon.
I mean, it's definitely shitty, but like, could have been handled better. I don't think anyone will disagree with that.
It's a horrible situation, but you have to understand these people don't even want to fight for themselves. They were trained and paid and taken care of for the past 20 years by the best military in the world. When the time came for them to stand even a foot on their own, they gave up, threw their rifles, and ran. So,
well, that's you're kind of being an apologist for Biden saying that, because we could have withdrawn with some security involved, right? I mean, there should have been an exit plan.
Yeah, but that still doesn't change the fact that they're weak-minded people that would never stand on their own. It's not an apologetic for Biden. I'm not defending Biden at all. I'm simply saying that working with people.
Look, we had
shit would have happened.
There was like 50 to 80,000 people that we owed getting out of the country that we just ignored. You know,
Duke, it's easy to say they're weak-minded or some shit when you're not like facing down the Taliban who's about to take over your country where all of your family lives, you know?
But in general, they're inept people. They're inept people.
Do jumping jacks?
Yeah, so they're inept people. It's basically the same thing.
Okay,
and so not saying every single one of them. It's a general.
You were over there, right?
Tell William Alexander the Great, Genghis Khan, who else?
Wait, Genghis Khan.
The Russians. Tell all of those people that they were, you know, that the Afghan people are inept, and they'll tell you a different story.
So they're inept to wanting freedom the way that we tried to give it to them.
You can't export freedom. We thought we could. We just can't.
That's my point. That's my point. They don't want to be free.
But that doesn't mean they can't. That doesn't mean they can't. You know, run people out of their country when they ran us out.
And Duke's not saying that they can't. He's saying the fact that they're an inept people from the standpoint of they don't have the same values as us. They don't want the same things that we want.
Well, then you have to say that the military is not necessarily inept. Maybe the entire philosophy of the country is inept. But
I do wonder so they're having like the public conversation. Like, here's the press release. Here's what Biden's saying to the press. I wonder what the closed door behind the wall conversation that you can't hear is going on right now.
So I have a theory on that, and I think like they didn't run anything out of Afghanistan. We decided to withdraw quickly because we see shit on the horizon more than likely that we don't want to be in Afghanistan for whatever reason. Probably something to do with China or the fucking UFO shit or anything else that's going on. There's a lot of weird shit happening, and I could almost see just pulling troops out of Afghanistan. I don't see leaving all the fucking material they left. They left enough fucking munitions to fight a world war in Afghanistan.
Yeah.
I feel like we're the Cardassians and they're the Bajorans.
I will say, though, it would be very easy right now because you see all the videos of, like, all our leaders are here for this conference and da-da-da-da-da. And, like, we're still flying planes in there. It'd be very easy to be like, oh, that bomb we had on our plane fell. Oops.
So, guys, I got a question about the whole training thing. Would it have made a difference if we would have brought, say, 100 of their troops here at a time and put them through our boot camp and then taken them back and then run them?
No, I don't think so, because from people I know who have been over there have said, like, they don't want to work. Like, they don't want to be a hardened force. Like, getting... And again, this is a general overview. There's obviously exceptions of like hardworking Afghani people that like they want freedom and stuff like that. But the general overview, especially when it comes to their military, is like trying to get them to go out and do drills. They're lazy. They've never had to do that, so they don't want to do it. Even though you can sit there and show them like, if you do this, it makes you better to do this and defend yourself. They don't care. They're just like, nah, I'd rather nap.
They're tribal people that don't want to do your bullshit shit without being explained to them. That's what I'm hearing.
Pretty much. Well, and that's true. Like, they're tribal people. They like their ways. They don't want our ways at all. So nothing we could do would get them to change that.
It's almost like the whole Native American thing all over again.
We could have brought over like a bunch of like Hardee's and fucking McDonald's and you know,
give them cable and Walmart.
And that might be the only thing. Because if you think about it, like that's kind of how we got. Obviously not with cable and Hardee's and shit, but like that same concept is how we won over the Native Americans. Like if you read into us fighting the Native Americans, it was a very similar situation. Like it was basically a standstill, and we bought them out more or less to get them to convert and give up their land and everything like that. Was we just kind of showed them like
Jack Daniels whiskey.
Yeah, like, hey, here's all this cool white man shit. Like, well, you can have this, and they were like, "Oh, okay."
Trade me all of your land for this fire water.
Yeah, pretty much.
Of course, if you watch Yellowstone, they pretty much sum it up. Now we're buying back the white man's land with his money that they lose in our casinos.
Yeah.
Sorry, you mean to kill the conversation there?
No, it's fine.
Well, this guy, I was trying to find a picture. Nathan Good, who I took like, I don't know, 6 or 8 courses from, was a contractor in Afghanistan. And he told me that the army that we were trying to train sucked, but the Taliban kicked ass. So, you're trying to lead the country in the hands of a military that was, when you talk about inept, that the army that we tried to build was inept, but the Taliban was not inept.
So the thing with that is, like, when you have a force divide like that, and you have one that is fighting for freedom and one that's like, doing whatever.
Fighting for money. Yeah, we were paying.
Killers are going to go one way, like we're only going to get the shit in.
And with no leadership, imagine yourself being surrounded by the Taliban, and you're like, your gunny just ran off, and what are you going to do? You're going to stick around and be beheaded? No, you're going to lay your gun down.
My whole thing with this is like, I don't really care what the Taliban, or like, call me whatever. I don't care what they think or what they do. What I care about is, what is China doing right now? They're chomping at the bits. They're looking at America like America was looking at Russia in the mid-'80s. Freaking, they see what's happening with our economy. They see what's happening with our military. They're looking at Taiwan like, I don't think anyone's going to stop us.
I think China's got more desire to be in Africa than in Afghanistan, from what I understand.
No, they're already talking with the Taliban. Like, there's already reports they're talking with the Taliban about building roads and all that sort of shit, and giving them infrastructure. Like, China wants everywhere. They want Africa. They want South America. They want the Middle East. Wherever.
I meant as far as where they exist now at this moment. Yeah.
Yeah, but no, I wouldn't put it past China. But again, Roll Call, who's actually been over there in Afghanistan, he said nobody over there had a phone. None of them ever had McDonald's. None of them ever experienced Western culture. So, and because of that, that's why they didn't know that freedom was so great. That's why they didn't want freedom or care about it, because they've never been exposed to it.
Well, when you've been conditioned as a child, to a theocracy or whatever, the way of religion, radical religion your entire life, you're conditioned to that. You're willing to live in a cave for Allah.
Man, I think I can help you get in these guys' heads a little bit, because like, they look at what you call freedom and all they see is slavery. And the way that they see that is like, they don't believe in going into debt. They don't believe in banks. They don't believe in a lot of shit that we believe in. And they view all of that as control over your life. And they want to like sit in their field with their fucking herds and do their shit that they've always done. That's just who they are.
Which they have a right to do, I guess.
Yep.
As long as they're not flying planes into the Twin Towers.
Yeah, we could get into that, but I think that's fishy.
Well, I mean, I don't think they're going to do that anymore, because
I don't think so either.
There's only one tower, so.
Wow, harsh.
Were any of the hijackers Afghani? I thought they were all from Saudi Arabia.
They were Saudi.
I think they were.
So
yeah, they're pretty much Saudis, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
It's funny how like Saudi Arabia can homegrown and train some terrorists and fund them through the Saudi prince, and like all of this can be known to our government, and yet we won't release that like 10 pages of the 9/11 Commission report until 20 years later, and start wars in not Saudi Arabia to expand our like reach of power or whatever. Yeah, dude, we screwed up.
Well,
money.
Crazy, huh?
Yeah.
Well, here we can talk about the real winners. Let's talk about the real winners of the Afghan war. Here we can look up who the real winners are. Here, the real winners were Boeing, the DEA, Halliburton, General Dynamics, Northrop Grumman, Lockheed Martin, BAE Systems, the BAE Systems. Those are the guys who made billions and billions of dollars during this. Those are the real winners.
Let's not forget the lithium mines. Who are those people too? And Halliburton.
But look at all the research and development we did while we were there. Just kidding.
What? Like Like they had anything of strategic value there.
Well, so
let's test the sand.
Hashtag worth it.
to put forward a conspiracy theory, like if those alien ship things or whatever that are in the news are fucking UFOs or aliens or whatever, if those are from someplace in the mountains of fucking like, you know, the Himalayas, Tibet, Afghanistan, that region of the world, could we have invaded Afghanistan just to go look at UFO shit that we knew to be there?
I don't know. Night Strike, you created the UFOs. What do you think?
I didn't create anything, and I don't know.
He's so humble.
The wiser
So
of hallway.
UFOs are real.
Not in my chat, guys. Not in my chat.
He has spoken.
Yes.
Omega.
Oh, here we go. I found it.
Hmm.
You want to
Found
see
what?
this? Hold on.
What you
Joe Shadow
found?
says they just want to sit in the fields and hunt the goats.
No, y'all see, I didn't even bring up the subject since you did.
Yeah. Yeah, you have goat.
Infinite hallway.
Oh,
Wait a minute.
The
Where'd it go?
hallway.
Here we go. Tell me if you
Oh.
can hear it or not.
Hmm.
Where's the play button? Dang things.
Can't hear it.
Let's see.
He's out there saying, "This president needs an enema."
No,
Someone
what's-
get Joe Biden some pudding.
Pudding pop
I said pudding.
and the Jello.
where's the part?
Well, no one can hear it.
No one can hear it. Yeah, we can't hear the audio.
You can't hear that.
Headphones.
He goes, "One thing I have to tell you about Biden. He smells like an old man."
No, this is the lady who she had a press conference today. I guess I'm gonna have to.
the security though was looking real tough.
I know he's.
Oh man.
She's. This is the lady who says
Who's
she's
that? My
talking.
grandson?
Says she's in contact with the aliens, and she had this press conference today right there at the Lincoln Memorial, and now she's going to go visit them in their cave in the Mojave Desert and bring back evidence of them.
All right. You know, when she does that, let me know how Elvis is doing.
Man, she got closer to the
Bigfoot
Lincoln
and
Memorial
Elvis.
than I ever got when I went to D.C. I couldn't get within sniping distance of that shit.
That's when it was locked down, right? Or
Yep, because everything comes down to January 6th and what happened there. And, you know, don't worry about the people who are still in prison and awaiting trial and reports
Right.
of being beaten by guards and no civil rights. And
NY Outcast says
Political
I could go for some footage.
freaking
You know, yeah,
prisoners.
I could too.
What?
just not for this case, Night Strike, but in the future. Why can't you hear the desktop audio from this? I wonder.
I don't know.
You would either need to play it out of your speakers and have it come through your microphone, or you'd have to have a mixer and run it through your mixers so that it goes on your out.
So you don't have a way of for
If it's
people who
YouTube-
screen.
If it was a YouTube video, you could just paste the YouTube video in the side chat and just watch it there.
Well, I actually recorded it, so I was
Oh,
trying to play it. I was trying to play it from my desktop. That's why I was.
That's why.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. So
I'm used to using OBS, and I can have the desktop audio play
you
through.
can still use OBS with this.
Huh?
You can
Yeah,
still
but
use OBS.
It wouldn't do me any good to start OBS because I'm not the host, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Anyways,
I didn't bring up the aliens. Somebody else
no,
did.
that's fine. It's fine. You know, I don't mind the alien talk because honestly, that's more exciting than hearing the left is now denouncing Biden and they want to get rid of Biden now because of how messed up the whole Afghanistan situation is. It's like they're eating their own now. And if we get rid of Biden, we get Kamala as president. I really don't want her as president.
Don't forget who the president was on the Gay Frog Chat Civil War 2.0 discussion scenario that I came up with.
It was Pelosi, right?
No, it was Kamala Harris.
It was
Yeah.
Kamala Harris.
Well, you need to stop being right about things. Just shut up.
I know. It sucks.
Honda's always right.
Well, that was really a hard one to predict.
Yeah.
Okay.
Honda's always right because he can open up his third eye and see the universe.
Right.
He opens up that little guy on his tummy and he Open your mind, cry.
I open up my whispering eye.
Quado.
Yeah.
Did no one get the whispering eye?
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
Honda,
Oh, I was talking about that the whole time.
channel that future prediction for good. Get us the winning lottery numbers, man.
Yeah, the lotto numbers, man.
14.
Okay, here's the winning lottery numbers. Buy Dogecoin.
5 Dogecoin.
Now we're
There
going
we
to
go.
split it 8 ways now.
Now we gotta split it. Yeah.
No, buy your own Dogecoin.
And
You should have said
I do
these are
have
the lotto
Dogecoin.
numbers. This is 1,
that's Putin. That's
Two.
Putin's money.
3, 4.
Let me
Those
check
are
it.
the winning lotto numbers.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
And remember, kids, drink your Ovaltine.
Oh my God, it's the same combination of my luggage.
I got to remember.
No.
Remind me to change the
Man,
combination.
only a
of my
moron
luggage.
would put 1, 2, 3, 4 in his luggage.
Samsonite. It was close.
Samsonite.
So you're telling me there's a chance?
Dang, Dogecoin is down. Dang it.
Yeah, Dogecoin went down, man.
Yeah,
Where are you from?
it's not
Austria.
gonna stay there. Buy it now. If you're smart, you would put a couple $1,000 into it if you had it. Really.
So
I wasn't that confident. I only have 300, you know.
How much can I get for $5?
Oh, about, what, about
30 Dogecoin.
30 shares?
20.
I don't know what it was.
It's like 30 cents a share right now or something.
Dude, it was 16 cents a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
When it hit 16, I put more money into it because I'm like, this is as low as it's going to go. And
Right now it's 30 cents, 0.307.
right, and if you go back a week, just 1 week, it was 22 cents.
Ghost Shadow says at Night Strike, I know the winning lottery numbers. I just don't know when they are the winning numbers. Ooh, that's not good. That's not good.
Logic doesn't track.
No.
Yeah, a week ago it was down to 26 cents.
I'm waiting for it to go down to like 17. I don't get that game.
You have to go back a month.
Honestly, like, I forget, there's some other billionaire besides freaking Elon talking about it now and tweeting about it and investing in it. And that's getting more excitement. And then, like, the dollar is going to go.
No, it's not.
And then it's going to go kaboosh. And then people are going to be running to things like cryptocurrency. Crypto.
Yeah.
No, the dollar has to remain strong, or at least stable. The dollar is what's stable.
We're going through transitory hyperinflation, which they warned us would be a 5% adjustment, and it ends up being 4 to 6% per month, month after month so far, with no end in sight and things getting worse and spending going further out of control. I don't see how this ends up anywhere but Venezuela, but maybe I'm wrong. I mean, if you do the math, I remember being in my my high school economics class. It was required for graduating, right? You had to take it before your senior year before you graduated, and you had to pass. And we got to the point where we're talking about national debt and how, it's kind of like credit card debt, and you can carry some of it as long as you can make the payments and da-da-da-da-da. It's not really a bad thing. And I was like, well, it keeps going up and up. And the teacher's like, yeah, that happens. And I'm like, well, what happens when it gets so high that we can't pay the interest on the debt? And she was like, just shrugged her shoulders and said, I don't know. And that's when I knew back in high school that this whole thing is based upon a sham that everyone just accepts because there's nothing better out there right now. But I think cryptocurrency is going to be better, is better. And I think everyone should think about it at least. I'm not saying what you should buy necessarily, even though I just did.
I would also say, don't just invest in cryptocurrency. If you can get gold or silver, get that too.
I mean,
because gold and silver, are always going to be worth something.
Until crypto becomes more stable, all you're going to have is day traders playing with it. So it's too volatile.
Volatility is how you make money.
That's what I said. Day traders make money, but people selling things don't make. I gave the analogy. I don't know. It's like a month ago. said if I'm a Ferrari dealer and I sell a Ferrari for, nobody looks at it from the seller, because everybody hates capitalism. They don't look at it from the seller side. If I'm a Ferrari dealer and I sell a Ferrari for a Bitcoin one day, and the next day I can't even buy a Volkswagen with it, then I'm screwed. That's not, nobody's going to. And look at Tesla; they stopped taking Bitcoin. That's what's going to happen. It's going to be, people are going to realize it's too volatile, and they're just not going to take it.
Tesla stopped accepting Bitcoin because he's switching over to Dogecoin, and because the carbon footprint was too high versus Dogecoin, it's really low.
Oh, he didn't care about, business people don't care about carbon footprint.
Didn't he drop Dogecoin?
If you're building a car company that cares about the environment because you're making electric cars and stuff, yeah, I mean, you could argue that evil capitalists don't care, but at least he has the appearance of caring about the environment.
But dude, I mean, from start to finish, what's the carbon footprint to make a new electric car? I mean, from start to probably on par with the gas car,
Making batteries isn't exactly environmentally friendly. So
No.
What is it, like 5 years of driving a car equals like the same amount of carbon as a newly produced
especially
electric
batteries,
car?
they can explode.
then you got to produce the
on fire.
electricity to charge the battery.
It's like 5 minutes to put those batteries out once they get on fire.
I mean, I read
I'm
a
not
pretty
saying
good
it's
study
perfect. I'm not arguing for that at all. Like, I like gas. Fuck off.
And I'm not saying electric cars aren't good either. I'm just saying they don't have this perfect, carbon footprint that they're portraying.
over their lifetime, I think that they balance out. I mean, I've read actually some interesting studies on what they actually produce and what it takes to make them. Some good studies, and it sounds like they do balance themselves out eventually. It just takes a decade to get there, which that's the goal. I mean, it'll get more efficient as time goes on, though.
I remember when I was a teenager. I've been a contractor for that long, for 40 years, right? And we installed these old rickety. Well, I guess they were passive. But back in those days, it was really expensive, right? And we kept saying, "Oh, in 20 years, it will go down to where everybody can afford it." Well, no, it still hasn't gotten to where people are willing to go out and just spend their savings on it. So we really need a new form of energy. We need Skunk Works to release their cold fusion or something.
Yeah, when are we gonna get cold fusion? Everybody's been, clamoring about that.
We need dilithium crystals.
We need dilithium crystals. Yeah.
Put them in every car and house and plane and stuff, and we'd be running forever.
Right. All right. You know what? You know what, George?
Yeah.
Fire the photon torpedoes, okay?
There you go. Fire the things that go whoosh.
Whoosh. Red alert.
Red alert.
All hands to battle station.
All over again.
So, all right. Since we've beaten that topic to that horse, did everybody hear what's going on with the Bushmaster?
They make guns.
They made guns. They stopped because they got sold off.
I don't know who's going to service my XM15.
I know, right? But apparently, whoever bought Bushmaster has released an announcement, and they have released an announcement that Bushmaster is going to return to the industry. Apparently, they're going to start making their rifles again, and they're going to revive the ACR platform that they came up with. Which if anybody doesn't know what the Bushmaster ACR. It's
$2,000 rifle coming back on the market.
Yeah. It's kind of like a SCAR, except it uses more parts that are compatible with the AR-15.
Did you not start off by saying they were going to stop, and then you said they were going to get back into it? I missed that. What did you say at first?
No, they had stopped. And
that's right. That's right. Yeah. Okay. I got
it. Because they got sold off. They got piecemealed out of Remington and sold off to somebody else. Okay.
That's right.
I wish they'd make the Magpul ACR instead.
Well, they might. They said they are looking at updating the ACR, and who knows? They might, go back with Magpul and we partner up with them. You don't know. But they're bringing the ACR back. They're bringing their AR-15s back. No data on when they'll be available, obviously. But they released a statement that they're their own company now, and they're going to start production again. Which I think that's a good sign that maybe parts of the industry is going to recover from the whole Remington thing. But again, until we see something happen, take it with a grain of salt, right? Just like what you guys were saying earlier with the Smith & Wesson shotgun. It's not like Smith & Wesson hasn't made shotguns before. It's just it wasn't their main thing. And right now, from what I hear, their new shotgun is supposed to be some sort of bullpup, right?
I really like the fact they're making a shotgun because, like, if I was only going to buy guns from one company, Smith & Wesson was always my choice because, like, they make everything pretty good. And now they're making this crazy pump shotgun thing, and that was, like, the only thing they didn't make. Like, if they made a hunting shotgun and a hunting rifle, they'd make every type of gun you could ever want to buy.
I think back in the day they used to make rifles too.
Well, they did, I think.
They made bolt action rifles, and they made they made lever actions, I think, back in the day.
They used to make a pump action shotgun too, but it was kind of a cheap thing in the 80s.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
That fell through.
But they stopped, and they've shifted most of their production to just the revolvers that they're really known for, and a lot of and some of their semi-automatics that they did.
Their the AR-15s, they make a shitload of those too.
Yeah, and not long ago they did jump into the AR-15 market, and I gotta tell you, I have handled the MMP-15. I really like it, but this is my own personal opinion. I think it might be just a little bit overpriced. And it may just be my opinion because of the current market.
It's like the cheapest AR-15 you can get fully built on the market, or at least one of them.
Well,
it is like the cheapest entry level. Like, if you just want to go to a gun shop and like look at the wall of AR-15s and are like, what's the cheapest one you have? More than likely, they're gonna grab like an M&P Sport. Or was it now the Sport 2?
I've owned a couple different MMP 15.
Not particularly, because there's also Diamondback. There's also Delton that are cheap as well.
Yeah, but you also want something to work.
I build a lot of PSA rifles because I get a lot of PSA parts and because I live there. Okay, but
what state is that?
Palmetto State, South Carolina.
My first gun I ever bought that was an AR-15 was a Smith & Wesson MMP Optics Ready, and that gun was pretty damn good. And I've owned a couple different versions of the Sport, and I think they're kind of a lesser gun than maybe the original Smith & Wessons that came out. But like all the cost-cutting shit they did on the Sport, I think is good for the most part.
Isn't that the state that was the first to join the fight again in the war against northern aggression?
I mean,
northern aggression. Northern
okay.
aggression. Watch out.
Okay. That's nice.
Oh, here we go. Trying to stifle our freedom.
Yep.
I think he's from one of them northern states.
Oh, he is. Next thing he knows, he's going to tell us all them lies.
There's your Bushmaster.
Really? Oh.
Wait, did someone just get called a Bushmaster?
Or is that,
whose name is Bushmaster?
Duke, I thought that was your name.
That's a Bushmaster?
Mm-hmm.
Is that yours?
No, it's Teen Outdoors now. Y'all are so gross.
Like hunting-looking ARs that have no muzzle brake or threading on them or whatever.
I know. I didn't like this rifle that much, but it was pretty accurate though.
I'm sure it is. But
we're shooting 500 yards with it, and that's a hole right there. It's a 6-inch hole, and we were shooting right through it.
Yeah.
Again, I'm sure it's fine for that. I just don't like those rifles.
If it doesn't have a bayonet lug, I can't even look at it. I won't even pick it up. It's got to have a bayonet lug for me.
Yeah, that's my line.
It just feels.
For some reason, he loved it, but I didn't. It didn't get me excited. But way up there is the target.
That's pretty far away. What's that? 500 yards?
Yeah, it's like 520 something. We lasered it.
I mean,
God, how cool would it be if you had that in your backyard? You could just be like, I think I want to try the bolt action out today. And you just go outside and 500 yards downrange, put a couple of rounds on target, put a piece of steel down there, ring it a few times, come back in, make dinner.
It's our rifle club has this property up north of our county. It's like 50 acres and nothing but this. It's pretty cool.
Nice.
Stay on target. Stay on
Stay
target.
on target.
Bushmaster, the official AR of Anakin Skywalker.
Chosen one.
There's my. Now here's where I try to hit it with my AK.
Didn't do it.
Yeah, it took me about 20 rounds. Let's see.
We see that you turned off your computer, your targeting computer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fine.
You have to angle it up like artillery.
I was aiming way up. I was aiming way up here.
Use the
No,
force.
you got the
See
wrong
that little
stance.
limb? See that limb right there?
You're supposed to be squatting with it up above your head. That's how
Right.
AKs are.
Yeah.
Right. He has to
You
do
have
the
I
slide.
wonder
Contra-
how
contra-
accurate the ranged sight is.
Contra
You can set it to
shooting
500.
position.
But
Oh,
no,
you see
you
me
gotta,
hit? I hit right there.
you got to put it on full power. You got to use that power.
Right there.
on
I'm
the top.
dialing it in, baby.
Wasn't it true that the Afghan troops were like, they couldn't hit anything because they thought that if you like flipped your sight all the way up, you turned the power on the gun up?
Yes.
I have heard stuff like that. Yeah.
Is that true, Duke?
Yeah, that's why
I've heard
I
stories
called
like
them
that.
inept.
Oh, look,
People
yeah,
fighting
a
for
bit.
the people fighting for the freedom. The Afghan army is inept.
He bet me $20 I couldn't hit it, and I did. It's like
Just wanted to show us that you won $20.
I know that's this whole thing is about.
That's all that was. That's all that was.
No, y'all started talking about Bushmaster, and I had flashbacks.
All right. We got some super chats going up there. So, Ghost Shadow says gives us $2 saying real Bushmaster is 35 millimeter.
35 millimeter.
Okay.
That is true.
Okay.
That's funny.
That's true.
Yeah. We got another one from Daniel, $2 saying, "How's the dress shopping going?" It's going. I'm looking. I'm in the market right now. I'm looking.
That's a flat out lie.
No, it's actually not. I just can't figure out the size, the men's.
So
size
do you have a
right now.
local dress shop near you?
I was just gonna go to the Goodwill.
So Night Strike. Never mind. I'm not gonna go there.
I was gonna say, you could just stop by the local dress shop and get your measurements.
At least at the Goodwill, you can find them with like sequins on them and stuff.
Right.
Or you can or like the Goodwill, because they're like $6. You just buy a couple that you think will fit, and whatever doesn't fit, you just return. Like as long as you have the tags on it.
Just cut it down the back; it'll be all right.
Just go to Melon's Tall and Fats. We'll find something.
Just don't turn around.
Right.
Sunburn, you're a melon.
You could make your own out of blue saran wrap, and it'd be like a mini skirt, like super tight blue dress.
Would that?
There you go.
That sounds like a fetish to me.
That does. I don't know. That's.
I mean, that's really the most economical way to go.
It's the most budget friendly.
It's going to fit.
Your kids' new clothes.
I think it's like $10 for a big old roll of that blue stuff, man. You're good.
You see through.
Yeah, well,
I mean, you put enough layers on, it's fine.
You're fine.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't be, all nice girl, Night Strike. You gotta be a little slutty.
No, Night Strike is not like that.
You gotta shave your legs and all that.
Oh, that ain't happening.
No, he's waxing.
Just use Nair, that stuff. We just
Oh God, no, absolutely not.
I like Nair.
I'm sure you do.
We haven't talked about the shoes you're gonna wear.
Shorts.
Combat boots. That's what I'm wearing.
No high heels.
No high heels. No, I don't do heels.
We can get you some cowboy boots. They're like high heels, but for men.
You need to show up to SHOT Show with it on.
No, I'm not going to.
You get so many subs.
No, the problem is I get
The
the
wrong
wrong
kind.
type of subs.
Whoa, what's the wrong kind of subs?
But you
Whoa.
get super chats from him, man.
The kind that gripe because you're not wearing a dress every time you come on.
Yeah,
Mhm.
on my own damn show.
Racist?
And
I
they
mean,
go,
maybe
dude,
not
I don't
culturally.
like guns. I don't like guns. I like dresses.
I was
Apparently
like,
they do.
when are you gonna come on with a dress?
Yeah.
You're your icon. Come on. You're always talking about guns and gun law.
And then
Where's
everyone
the
pushes real hard to have a meetup. And so you finally like plan like, okay, we're gonna do a South Carolina meetup at this spot.
No,
And then no one ever sees
And you
you.
get marriage proposals.
no funny.
I was gonna say they would William Wallace him, you know, like each would take a piece back to their part of.
Yeah, if you make it blue plaid, you know what they call it. It'd be Scottish.
But it didn't have the effect that he wanted.
Oh boy. All right.
It just went too
That's
far.
enough.
I'm trying here. I'm sorry.
I know who I'm taking.
we could go with
out
plan
by-
That Lifetime episode's almost written. We just have to keep going. It's a little bit longer.
Looks like Fred Flintstone for a minute.
Listen,
Well, he almost shot a jogger one day because he thought that there was an alien coming out of the cornfield.
listen. That jogger was real lanky and tall and goofy looking.
So you mean what a normal jogger looks like?
A normal jogger looks like. All right.
Just don't anyone throw up or fake throw up when he has a cheeseburger and fries in his car.
Hey, listen. I was eating my dinner and y'all wanted to be real funny, so it's not my fault.
All you guys, I just gotta say, if you ever want the alien documentaries to start making sense, just like don't take your vitamins for like a couple of months. It'd be great. Apparently, that's what was wrong with me. Take your vitamins, kids.
Wow. All right. I don't know if I even want to go in the next topic. I think I'm just going to leave it right there.
What's the next topic?
Well, the next
Wow.
topic was about arms list, but nobody cares.
But what?
Arms list.
I'm a paying subscriber to Arms List. I would probably care.
Well, apparently, the owner of Arms List filed the lawsuit against Facebook and Instagram over, the social media giant's decision to suspend the owner of Arms List's personal and business accounts on January 20th.
Get in line.
In January. Apparently, he's suing them. According to the lawsuit, Gibbon and Arms List marketing director Andrew Varney III were targeted because of their conservative and libertarian political views. Website serves as a go-between between buyers and sellers. Frequently posts pro-Second Amendment content in their social media platforms and whatnot. They're stating Arms List frequently posted commentary supportive of Second Amendment rights and critical of certain proposed gun control measures and the political figures supporting these measures, the lawsuit states. According to the Armed American News, in addition, many Arms List posts called attention to the use of firearms and stopping and preventing crime, significance of firearms in American history and culture, and the constitutional protections relating to firearm ownership. It's a lawsuit that'll be one to watch, that's for sure. But
I don't even think it'll make it to court. It'll probably be dismissed.
probably, depending on the judges, that's for sure.
Yeah.
But if it
There's
doesn't, we'll see where it goes from there. But it's been filed at least.
There's already precedent for this, right? I mean,
Yeah, there was a precedent because they did it to the president of the free world.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry. Say what you will about Senor Trump, but the point is they did it to the sitting president of the United States of America. Okay, that's one person you do not silence. Period.
I mean, they silenced Kennedy.
Yep.
They would
that was
have
really-
done what they just did to Trump to Kennedy back then if they had the ability.
That wasn't
I mean-
really them silencing Kennedy. That was more like Johnson wanting to get the presidency.
Trump doesn't have any more rights than we do
Okay.
as far as that goes. You know.
Johnson didn't kill Kennedy like that. I don't know where you're getting that, but like Kennedy was killed by the military-industrial complex or some shit. Like you can make a pretty good case for it, but it definitely wasn't Johnson. my opinion.
See, the way I look at it, like Night Strike, why are you so anti-gun?
Daniel throws in another super chat, $2. Remember, the Queen lubes the tube with GunTube lube. No, she does not, because I have not sent any GunTube lube to the United Kingdom.
The Queen.
Nobody uses it over there. Only in America.
I use
Right,
GunTube lube
so
exclusively.
follow my logic here, right? Night Strike, anti-gun, right? So he created the internet, and then like he knew these things would happen years later, like all of these online gun attacks, and like he really he instigated the whole thing. Is how I'm seeing it.
Okay.
He was the secret buyer in those AKs. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
That's what I heard.
Yeah, and he was behind like the whole Chipman thing, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he did everything Chipman did. Okay.
Well, I'm going to have to defend a Tennessean over this whole creating the internet thing.
I mean, what was it? Al Gore that created
Al Gore, everybody knows Al Gore invented the internet, okay?
Well, you created Al Gore, so.
No, I didn't. I'm not taking credit
you
for that.
birthed it.
Oh,
I did not create anything.
I did
Except
not
maybe
either.
shit in the toilet the other
I did
night.
not.
I did not.
Oh, hi, Mark.
Hi, Dougie.
I didn't.
What's Daniel talking about anyway? The Queen. Is he from the UK?
I don't know what Daniel's going on about.
Did Jolly not make the jump with us, guys?
No, he didn't make the jump. He got left in hyperspace. He's over there still in the Discords.
Good.
Yeah, with Matt. Matt's over there too.
Yeah, I'm gonna go.
Yeah, you guys should jump on over there.
Hey, buddy, how's it going?
He was a transport accident.
You're still here, Honda.
Matt's taking all your friends. They heard Matt was on Discord and they got to run over there.
Yeah,
oh my gosh.
They got to run over there.
Oh boy. We got to talk about collecting little figurines.
Mm-hmm. So, with that, I think we're done. I'm going to take some people off of the email list. I'll tell you that.
Oh boy.
Penis.
Yeah, because we didn't make any progress tonight.
No, we didn't. No, we didn't.
Talked about UFOs, maybe.
Oh, I guess Matt left, so they're back.
I'm still gonna say it's a hit, though, man. It's still a hit.
Do it.
It's not a miss.
Uh-oh.
Hit or miss is always a...
Daniel throws another super chat out there, $2, saying Night Strike was programmed before the stroke.
I want Daniel to start watching my chats because he's always giving you money. I mean, good lord.
He's watching your chats too.
What?
I saw him this.
That's right. I did see Daniel today.
He was out there on your chats, talking and stuff, and I was out there too. I couldn't be there that much because I had work I had to get done, but we were out there.
So did I.
I know, but the problem is you were doing it as we were.
I know. I'm still trying to check the. I didn't realize that was that Daniel. Daniel, is that you? That's the same Daniel.
All right.
Because he's not blue on my channel.
This is the same Daniel.
Hey, Night Strike, I saw your video that you put today, man. So how's the stock, man? Did you work on it already?
I'm working on it right now. Wait for the video that's dropping tomorrow.
Wax on, wax off.
Cool.
Wax on, wax off.
Wax on, wax off.
Yeah.
Side to side. You do right.
Front to back.
Front to back. There you go.
Front to back.
Just make sure you sand with the grain, not against it.
Deep to
Right.
Okay, good. It's the same Daniel. I never.
Yep.
I don't know why I didn't make that
Hold
connection.
on. Okay, Daniel gets another $2 super chat saying he is one and the same.
That's a pretty original sounding ka-ching. It sounds like a real old cash register.
Cool. Yeah.
Well, I found some sound effects online, some free ones, and I just
I kind of like it. I like
So it's
it,
not a real
too,
cash register.
I mean, it was funny when like Matt would get super chats and you go super chat, and now you have the ringing sound.
Yeah, I got the old Google Hangout sounds back. Awesome. I've also got this one.
What we need here, you can play that after I say this. What we need is like a bot that we put on Discord. His name is Matt, and then we can turn it on, and then all the Matt followers will go over there and leave us alone.
All the Matt followers. So nice.
Well,
go ahead. Yeah.
I'm just kidding. Anyway.
Okay, try this with the laugh. Why did the robot cross the road? Because it was bonded to the chicken.
Ooh.
Nothing. Oh, but no laughter.
I got one. What kind of music do robots like?
I don't know what kind of music.
Heavy metal.
Heavy metal.
Wow.
I thought you were going to say techno or something.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Like
I've got a couple sounds.
They like the chicken dance.
But guys, we're going to end on this note.
You must not have pizza yet. That's why you're trying to kick us out.
He was a bad dude.
Oh man, pizza right now would be so good.
Yeah,
Dang it.
no. So I've got a soundboard. I don't use them often. I'm only using the ka-ching when I get super chats. So
why is that so funny? Every time I hear that corn pop thing, it just makes me laugh.
Because it's from a speech he did in 2007.
I know. It's just I don't know why it's so funny. I don't know why it's so.
It's because nobody in their right mind would name their kid Corn Pop. That's why it's so funny.
Or talk about it 50 years later.
Kellogg would, Mr. Kellogg.
Is it that Adam Sandler movie where he named his son Han Solo? And the guy got so embarrassed he changed his name. He's just
But see, the best part of that story is where he took the chain and wrapped it around his arm, and he was going to whoop Corn Pop with it.
D23. That's the one sound effect I don't have. Crickets. Yeah. I don't have that. I've got. Apparently, instead of crickets, it gave me, the crows.
Nice Truck. You got any super chats from a Savage Sharpshooter yet, or not?
No, but he is a $5 gun.
He's very generous. Very generous.
Driver, so
yes.
I got
get in the pocket of Savage Sharpshooter Industries, man. After that, it's just all downfall from there.
Right. But it might be past his bedtime because I know he's got different hours right now.
Oh,
so
I didn't realize Richard was out there.
Richard's out there. Could have given him a link. So, all right, we're gonna wrap this up and get out of here. But yeah, anybody, any final thoughts? Any closing words? Anybody wants to throw in here?
No, man, it was a good show. Thank you for the invite. I appreciate it, man. Good stuff.
Same here. Thank you for thank you for the invite. Good show. Always a good show. Always have a good laugh. Always have good information. People's input, stuff. Give our opinions and stuff like that. It's always cool, man. It's awesome.
All right.
Ditto.
All right, Tony. Awesome.
And today another news.
George, do you have any any Mexican proverbs for us?
Let me see.
Don't let Felicia hold your pot.
Right?
Hey, Felicia, hold my pawn. Let's see. I thought I had one here. Where is it? Dang it. What did you do? Where'd you go?
Where did you go? Where did you go now? Where did you go?
Let me see if I can remember it. Dang it.
I've always wondered if chupacabra was a real thing or not.
Richard saying, I'm sitting here drinking from my new Tony mug.
Oh.
Tony, you gave him a mug?
No, I wanted to, but he doesn't do. He's like he doesn't believe in PayPal, so I couldn't give it to him. So he went and bought it himself because he's a rich.
Just do that to me.
It's a rich UK guy.
Okay, here we go. Here goes.
You got some? All right.
Yeah, it says, por un perro que mata perros me llaman. Meaning is, for a dog that you killed, dog killer, they call me.
Okay.
Which is sometimes, you get a reputation, and it's kind of hard to shake off.
Cabron.
Yeah, it's kind of like when you make a mistake, or like you work hard at work but you show up late 10 minutes or 5 minutes, and that's the only thing they remember about you. Oh, this guy comes late. He comes 5 minutes late every dang day or
I was
something.
going to ask.
They don't say, you know, the good stuff about you. That's what it kind of means, you know.
Travis,
Go ahead.
Travis,
I was going to ask
say,
Richard if I could
any-
put his pictures on my Instagram. Richard, can I put your pictures of my mug on my Instagram? Say yes in the chat.
You might have to talk to him about. But Travis,
Yo,
do you have any Spanish proverbs for us?
yeah, here we go. El tiempo lo cura todo. Time heals everything.
All right, and
I found out that you know, remember how we were trying to find out night strike in Spanish? I was trying to read it again.
it's no.
You said huelga, which is like a political strike.
Huelga
Yeah,
is like strike, right? And
yeah,
then,
it's a
then
political
for night,
strike.
they would say noctura.
Noctunar, ataque noctunar.
Yeah, but you could say, you know, huelga de noche. You know, it's the same thing, but it's just different. You know.
Well,
And,
huelga is like a political strike when you're protesting.
Yeah, it was a ataque.
Yeah.
Ataque.
Ataque
Ataque
de
de la
noche.
noche. The attack of the night. Night attack.
But you know how Spanish is. We have slang words for everything, you know. And,
Oh yeah. Like me, they call me gabacho or güero or ass. Oh, sorry.
Tony Richard said yes, and your Twitter is follow back.
K-Brone.
yeah.
So,
What do you think? What about Twitter only, Rich?
Richard says yes, and your Twitter if you follow back.
It's like my favorite one is like, hey, you know, like, hey, let's go buy. Vamos a comprar mofles, and I'm like, mufflers,
army troca,
and that means tall boys in slang, you know.
Oh God!
Boys. And I'm kind of like, wow, that's what you call tall boys in Spanish, you know, the slang. He goes, yeah,
here they call them chelas. Chelas can be like a big bottle of beer, whether or not you mix it with tomato juice. You know, chelas.
What did you say about Twitter?
Twitter? I don't know. Richard's going on about Twitter. I don't know what he's talking about.
Where? Why? I wish the stinking chat would quit going to top chats to the live. It defaults to top chats to the live chat.
Can't contain the chat, baby.
And it's always on your. It's always on your channel too.
It's on your channel too. I have to always switch it to live. Don't give me that. I get it from yours. I get it from Travis's. Anybody that does live chat, I have to switch it to live.
Wow.
Oh, I thought I was following Richard on Twitter. I'm gonna go look it up.
Oh man!
So we do housekeeping while we're trying to close the show down.
Right. You know, we gotta cross all our T's and dot all our I's.
And stuff. Oh, I was gonna ask you, Night Strike, did you get any rain because of that hurricane that went to Florida?
I got rain. I've got rain last night, this morning, and yesterday. I got rain, but that's it. That's all I got. It's rain.
That's good. I mean, these things go back. Supposedly we got a tropical storm heading towards Mexico, and we'll probably end up getting a lot of rain. You know, it's not probably going to go anywhere near us, but it's
oh my God, I found
distance for rain. You know, at least
I found Richard's doppelganger.
Really?
Look, let me show you.
It's not a picture of me shaving, is it?
Look, that's not Richard, is it? That's not.
No, I don't think so.
But look, that's so crazy. He's even from the UK,
Southwest England.
I started saying New South Wales, but that's Australia. What is going on here, Richard? What is your Twitter?
Somebody took his picture.
Richard, somebody took your name, dude. You gotta hunt that guy down.
No wonder I didn't follow you. You're some. Look at that guy.
Somebody took your face and put on another person's body.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I get it.
Yeah, it's a natural face off, you know.
He looks like the guy from Friends.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah.
For a minute, I thought this is not Richard, so he must have a different. Oh, look, Richard Elmonder. Where is he in the chat? Because I got to find it now.
No, I've got it. I've got it right here. He's got a picture with Coleon Noir.
Okay, I'm confused. Where?
Yeah, I think this is Richard.
Are you gonna screen share it?
Yeah, I'm gonna screen share. Give me a second, all right?
No, hurry. You're trying to shut the show down.
I know I'm trying to shut it down.
Well, it's a school night. Hurry up, bro.
There you go.
That's right.
That's
School
his,
night.
I'm pretty sure that's his.
I posted my yearly. We know it's your
RJM
first school.
101.
I think this is Richard. This is Richard because he followed me. So
Yeah, no, I recognize his jacket there, that
I mean,
blue jean jacket.
that's his mug, right? The guy on the left.
That's his infamous blue jean jacket right there. That has
Right.
So can you copy that name and put it in the side chat?
Yeah, I can just link you to his account.
Because I was going to follow this guy. That was the wrong guy.
Yeah. Don't follow that other guy. Don't follow that other guy. Here.
Oh, there it is. He put it in the chat. There we go.
Right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, John Z is out there saying I use Twitter, but I like Twatter even better. I'm sure you do. I prefer Parler, but it's not as popular anymore.
Man, there's been so many type of social medias, man. It's hard to keep it, with everyone.
There's so many of them, but the good thing is if more social media platforms are out there, you have less of a chance getting silenced.
Mm-hmm.
And I use Instagram more than Twitter, so that's probably why I don't see Richard on there that much.
I don't use I hardly ever post on Instagram, and I hardly ever post on Twitter. I might say a quip here and there on Twitter, or I might retweet something every now and then. But I'm not a real big Twitter user. I don't like Twitter. I don't like Instagram. I don't like Facebook. I have to use them because I do stuff on YouTube.
Yeah, I remember signing up for Twitter the first time it came out and stuff, and I was kind of like, I was using it on my computer. I had the account on the computer at the time because I didn't have a cell phone at the time. And I'm looking at this and they're like, what's this? And they showed a little video. Yeah, Twitter is so nice because it's like we do things and sometimes we can post them and people who are interested in it. Like, hi, I'm sitting at my front porch drinking a cup of coffee, or I'm cutting the grass. I'm doing this, and they go, these things interest us, and I'm kind of like, what? And then I tried it, and I was like, I didn't have so many people, following, so I was just like, oh, what did I do? Oh, hi. Today I tied my shoes, just playing around and stuff. And then I said, the heck with this, and then I just forgot about it. I was like, eh. And then it became so popular, that everybody had it, was used on their phones and not just a computer and stuff like that. And it's just like, yeah, I never went back to it. I just said, yeah.
A lot of people in the media use it, so it's one way to keep it.
And then everybody has their like little opinion, like you may say like, oh, look at this cool gun I bought, and then they're like saying, oh, guns are so bad, or why do you have guns? So I
this
just like
this is the gun meme of the day.
Yeah.
Can't wait to tell the world about you aliens. We advocate carrying without one in the chamber. Picks them up, tosses them back in the ship. That's the gun meme of the day. It's a joke, yeah, but I thought that was pretty good.
I like Rocco when he had his show last week, and he was talking. No, was it Sunday? It was Sunday night. But he was talking about aliens. Oh, I don't care about aliens. I don't see aliens and stuff. And I was playing around in chat, going, I see aliens all the time. They cross by through my land all the time. And I see them in the city too.
Right there,
you can
George, aren't they in your backyard all the damn time?
Nah. Not in my backyard, but I mean,
and some of them even abduct you.
Well, you're
What
close enough to be in your backyard.
Hey, one of my brothers, the in-laws, they had people cross through their yard that they would come home and they would hear voices like, "Hey, they just got home. They're home and stuff." And my brother, and his family, the in-laws were like, "What the heck is going on? Who the heck's out there?" That they felt uncomfortable because they ended up having a lot of dogs, so that way they can keep people off the property and stuff, But people are always crossing and stuff because they live real close to the border and stuff. And I like Border Patrol because like they kick back out there and stuff. I hear that they do barbecues out there and stuff, and they even sometimes offer tacos. Like, hey man, you want a taco? And people are crossing, and they go, hey yeah, and there you go. And let them go and stuff. And I heard another Border Patrol guy tell his partner, "Hey, did you bring your DVD player?" "Yep, got it in my bag." I said, "Awesome," because they're out there in the field and they'll do anything, except for like when they have people crossing and that they can, what they call it, stop, and stuff, and then get them and then take them to the border patrol, station, so they get processed and stuff like that, and then they let them go, depending if they're, if they're not wanted or anything, like if they're fine, they can go back home and stuff, and then those people just figure another way to come back the next time, cross over again. It was just crazy, man. But it's better than being border patrol in the northern part of the United States, with the border of Canada, because up there they'll say that there's, forests, so long and stuff, that they don't have the manpower. They put up like little radar things, so they can catch people.
Generally, the Canadians want to stay up there. They don't want to cross the border.
Nobody wants to cross over here,
They take one look at our news and they're like, nope, we're staying where we are.
Thank you. You guys are crazy,
right?
What the heck? You guys drink in the water,
Like something's in the water down there. I don't want to know what. That's how.
All right. Well, y'all kept me up past my bedtime, so I gotta go.
Good night, Tony.
I'll see you guys
later. We're gonna stop now. So, vaya con Dios, mi amigos, and we'll see you on the next one.
Adios, muchachos.
Always carry a full magazine.
Always keep one in the chamber.
One in the chamber.
Cierra la boca, Felicia. Cierra la boca.